Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Fabric Queen Tarot, and you know what? We're out here in the beautiful nature here, just giving you this morning message here because you know what? It's a new beginning, it's a new week here, most importantly. And you know what? There's a message for you. All right. So pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, whatever it is that you need to get your day started. And you know what? Let's get this message out to you because I hope each and every one of you had a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful weekend, most importantly. But we are going to be covering all kinds of areas here today because there's a little something, something for everybody. Because with this new beginning here, I'm seeing the Knight of Swords in reverse here. And a lot of you might be sitting here saying, oh my God, things are so unpredictable. Okay. How are things going to go? All right. Maybe you're not ready for something. Maybe things are a little bit disorganized because it is Monday morning here. But yet, it just feels like anxiousness all the way around you here. And then when I look at the Ace of Cups here, a lot of this has to do with overall pleasure, you seeking pleasure within yourself, but most importantly with your day here. And some of this is going to start with self-love, pouring into your cup, all right? Doing those things overall that make you who you are as an overall individual here. And some of this has to do with unconditional love. So some of you are going to really be experiencing some new friendships, some new feelings here, and the overall beauty of it this week. And I see the Judgment card here in reverse here. But, and here's your but right away, there are going to be some things here you're not going to want to face, okay? And it's almost like the facts of the situation, okay? Like a little bit of denial here lingering in the background here. Because here's the thing, all right? Some of this could be due because of overall disappointment, all right? Maybe you being disappointed, things not turning out how you thought they were. Or it's the blame game where somebody's pointing the finger here, okay? And that's causing you to doubt, okay, where's this going? What's happening? Where do we go from here? Well, let me tell you something. The World card. Something here within a situation is finally going to come to a close, okay? You are going to finally know where you stand, all right? This is a whole new week, a whole new beginning, like I said. And believe it or not, you might feel at the onset here like you didn't accomplish anything, but you are going to be accomplishing something this week, all right? And this is really going to be significant for you. For others of you, you might master something here. You might be getting overall recognition with regards to this. Now, granted, things are not going to turn out how you think they're going to. I'll tell you that right now because I am seeing the Seven of Swords here, all right? Immediately, okay, you're going to be a little bit concerned that, you know what, somebody's going to deceive you, betray you here. Okay, there's some secrets within this situation, possibly holding something back here. And yet, you could also feel like you're being tricked, all right? Whoever this person is that you might be dealing with here has got a very, very low self-esteem here, all right? So keep that in mind here when you start overall getting these feelings, sensing something within the situation, because I feel like there's going to be something here you need to look into, okay? Investigate a little bit more, a little bit closer eye contact here with the situation. Pay attention to the detail here, most importantly, because there is going to be something you're going to discover here. And I feel like within this situation, part of it might not set too well with you. Honeymoon, okay? Things may have felt, you know what, within the relationship area here, like everything was real great. It was blissful. Things were working out perfectly the way you thought they were going to here. But, all right, it's like the writing's on the wall, okay? You just have to face it, okay? Because it's not what you think it is, honestly. I'm also seeing flirting, so I feel like somebody here is going to be extending their lighthearted energy here to others around them. Most importantly, this might be you or it could be somebody you're connected to. And you're going to witness this. You're going to see this here firsthand. I'm also seeing trust. So I feel like there's going to be a level of trust here that's going to be needed, okay? Most importantly, on your behalf here, all right? Because I'm also seeing romantic feelings here, okay? And your feelings that you're having are definitely going to be worth exploring here with regards to this. Like I said, investigate, okay? Look into this a little bit deeper here because you are about to discover something. And I'm also hearing express your love, okay? Go ahead, make a romantic gesture here, all right? But be mindful of codependency here. How are you so dependent upon this overall person, this certain situation that you're finding yourself in? Because what you don't realize here, it is having an effect with regards to love matters here. Let go of control issues. You can't control this. Okay, I'm hearing most importantly, this is out of your hands. All right, this situation was not meant to be controlled, most importantly here. All right, and what it is that you've been waiting for, what it is that you've been wanting overall in your love department, let me tell you something. It is definitely worth waiting for here. All right, the thing of it is, you're getting too anxious. Okay, you're getting a little bit too doubtful here. You're questioning everything and anything here within a situation. But somebody's got some healing things and issues they need to take care of first before this overall matter can go any further. So just stay optimistic with regards to your love life here, because I feel like this person has gone through a lot of grief. Okay, they've gone through a lot of grief in their life. They've mourned a lot of overall loss here, and yet they've also been betrayed. Okay, this could be you or it could be somebody you're connected to here. But here's the thing, with all this backstabbing, deception here, okay, and you felt like you were walking in a treacherous path here with regards to this individual, I feel like there's still some overall anger here lingering, and there might be some overall anger coming to the surface here within a situation. This could be frustration, this could be overall rage here, maybe some resentment on your behalf, but I'm also picking up some shame, like as if somebody here is very shameful. Okay, they're shameful for what it is they said, what it is that they did here. They're embarrassed by it. Okay, maybe overall you're being embarrassed, maybe you're being humiliated, or they're humiliating you here. But here's the thing, a lot of this surrounds around regret. Okay, somebody regrets. All right, overall here in this situation, something they did, something they said, the way they acted here. And you know what, believe it or not, the past can't be changed, but the future itself is right here in your hands. It really truly is. It's up to you. And I still see the distrust here. Okay, so I feel like within this situation, somebody might distrust you or you might distrust them. And you know what, be very doubtful. Okay, literally you might be suspicious here, but there's something here you're going to discover. You really are. And I see the deceit card here, and I think a lot of this has to do with the fact of the matter behind it, somebody lied to you. Okay, somebody lied to you. All right, was not truly and wholeheartedly honest about the whole situation here, and you're about to find out. Okay, I really do believe that. Now, I feel like your spirit animal here has something they want to say to you, and so we're going to find out what that is. All right, most significantly here, and it does have to do with the lion here. Okay, so it's like I'm hearing you say, hear me roar. Okay, I got something to say, you're going to hear me. Okay, type of energy here, because you know what, you've got all that courage within you that you need here, okay, to move forward here within your life here. So you're going to let go of the past here, and you're going to reclaim your overall majesty here, because you know exactly who you are. Okay, you know exactly what it is that you bring to the table here, and you're going to find success with regards to contentment here. Okay, you really seriously are here. You're going to be making some noble choices here, okay, within your life, within yourself here. And this next ride is going to be unbelievable here. I'm also seeing perseverance here also. So a ram might be significant to you, most importantly here. But you know what? You got a lot of gifts, okay? You really seriously do. And once you tap into those overall untapped gifts within you here, there ain't going to be no problem whatsoever at all for you, okay? You literally are going to be able to withstand in your overall power here, especially that power within your mind, okay? With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. You really seriously can. Slow and steady is what's going to win the race here, but you're never going to give up, okay? Because good luck is on your side. It really, truly is. So, let's see, okay? what here is hidden beneath the surface here, because I feel like within the situation there's something here you're not seeing. Okay, something you're not seeing here, and that is you are about to fight for what it is that you love. Okay, doesn't have to be a person. All right, it could be an overall object, maybe a business. Okay, something overall that you want, something that you need here. But here's the thing, you know love is a battlefield, okay? And when you love something and you have so much passion for it within you, so much enthusiasm, anxiousness here, you are willing to put up a fight, aren't you? Yes, you are. You will put up a fight with anybody and everybody. Now, there's somebody out there who definitely does not hate one thing about you. In fact, you know what? They embrace everything about you. As much as what they come across as if, you know what, they hate everything about you. They don't. I also see somebody here getting a room, okay? This could be the person that's not being quite honest with you, whether this is a motel suite that they got. Maybe they just did it for overall pleasure here within a situation. But they're being very, very promiscuous here, okay? This person does sleep around a lot, the person they're with, all right? And you may not be aware of this. And yet, somebody here is expecting a brand new beginning from you, most importantly here, regardless of this whole situation. Are you willing to give that to them? Do you want to give that to them? Is the question you should be asking yourself. Because I feel like a lot of this has to do with the overall betrayal, okay? The trickery, the deceit here. And I feel like, you know what, who's ever done this, okay, to you, most importantly, all right, is going to be coming in with an overall apology that they don't, you know what, there's no meaning behind it, all right? They're just literally doing this to, you know what, appease you is what I'm getting here. I feel like you might run away from this person far as what you can, okay? Because I feel like, you know what this is overall taken and done to you, mentally, emotionally here, and more than likely physically here, you've had enough, okay? You're drawing that line in the sand here. There will be no more here, all right? And I think you already know the tea, but knowing it and seeing it overall is two different things, isn't it? So you might be seeing 222 here, okay? And yet at the same time, you might even want to check yourself here, all right? You might find yourself checking yourself here, okay? Is this really happening? Why didn't I see this before? Okay, why did I sit in denial here and not want to believe this here within a situation? Because you already suspected this was happening. You suspected this was happening a long, long time ago. But the thing of it is, you sat in denial, okay? You didn't want to believe this. You really seriously didn't. I will tell you, somebody here is about to get some new assets, okay? Whether this is a new vehicle, a new car here within a situation, but you are about to acquire something very, very new. So get ready here. But when you acquire this here, I'm seeing a performance evaluation, okay? You might feel like, you know what, you're not so deserving for this. You don't deserve this whatsoever at all. And what I'm hearing is, yes, you do. You do deserve this, okay? But those overall doubts, those feelings, those fear coming into play here within a situation, you might be questioning yourself. And I'm also seeing huge decisions, okay? So I feel like you're going to be making some very huge, huge decisions here with regards to your situation. But whatever you do here, no matter where you go, all right, I'm hearing dress to impress here. Because I feel like somebody here is going to recognize you. Somebody's going to see you, all right? Once they see you, that's it. It's the end game, okay? This is that opportune time here. All right, for things to come out crystal clear here, most importantly for you. And this is what's going to make you feel so stable, the insurance card. You're going to have a lot of stability with this card, all right? And this here person's coming in with an offer, okay? So get ready, because there's going to be a lot of benefits here, all right? I'm not just talking medical benefits, paid time off here within a situation, pension plan and paid vacation here. There's more benefits than meets the eye here. You're just not going to be able to see that right away. at the get-go here. But be sure to follow up here with this person here, because if you don't follow up, you know what? You're going to miss out on a hell of an opportunity here. This opportunity is going to be quite large. It's almost feeling like a once-in-a-lifetime type of a deal, but it's so big that it's going to help you pay your bills, okay? Make your ends meet here is what I'm hearing most significantly here. I'm also seeing a win-win situation with the training card here. So whatever this is, it's not only you winning, but I feel like this other person's going to win too. So I think there's the equilibrium here between the two of you. You might be selling something here quite significant and contemplating whether or not you want to sell it, okay? But here's the thing. You're only going to have so much time, okay, to make this decision. It's going to be a yay or it's going to be a nay, and I feel like it's going to be more of a yay than anything here, all right? It's going to help because you're going to be able to work from home, all right? I don't feel like you're going to have to go anywhere. I don't feel like you're going to have to really travel too far here within a situation, but maybe once in a while, periodically is what I'm hearing. But most importantly, you are going to be able to work from home, and you might work from home right now. So this might be in addition to your normal responsibilities here. But this is going to create a lot of growth for you, okay? As an individual, you are definitely going to grow with this. I also see a lot of changes here, okay, coming towards you here within the near future here. So I'm hearing, most importantly, get ready. Okay, because these changes are going to be positive changes, all right, most importantly. And I think you're going to be very, very happy with these overall changes that are about to take place. So, with that in mind, I'm also hearing from your angels 1212. Okay, persistence. You're going to have to be very, very persistent here. And I'm also seeing 2222, feminine force here, all right? This is going to be such a shift here, all right? But 1221 is going to involve you taking an initiative here. So keep in mind here, more than likely, this is what's going to be happening here because your angels are so sure about this whole situation here. It's kind of like you sitting there saying, oh my God, happy day here, because you know what? This is an ample opportunity here, all right, for you, most importantly here, related to your life's purpose, something that you're already doing, but it really relates to it. It's something that you're going to want to jump aboard here with, all right? And it's right around the corner here, so take immediate action is what I'm hearing here, because this here, of course, could be a lovely, lovely partnership for you, maybe possibly an epic romance, most importantly. But it's all in the cards, all right? So I'm hearing, get ready for the cards, okay? Because as the cards are being shuffled, all right? And they're being dealt here, all right? What you are about to be dealt here, most importantly, and what you're going to be holding in your hand is something that's going to make you very, very happy here, okay? Very, very happy. It's going to shift your overall mindset here, okay? It's going to create a lot of enthusiasm within you. You are going to show a lot of gratitude here, but you're going to have a lot of contentment with this. And this is going to be a whole new experience for you, with many more new experiences to follow. Now, when I look at feminine forces here, you know, the thing of it is, you can do everything by yourself, right? Okay, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody here who's really, really independent, very sure of themselves here. But life's supposed to be shared with somebody, okay? So I'm hearing partner up with the right spirit here, okay? Because when you do, you're going to become a force to reckon with, all right? So honor commitments and the people that are around you. Don't judge. Take time to listen. Because there's something here within this situation here you're going to find a lot of balance with, okay? You're going to have some patience also is what I'm hearing. But there's humility involved here too, all right? Because you will prosper. You will really prosper here. Now, 1221, if you just take that initiative, like I said, it's like a yay or a nay type of a situation here. And granted, it's going to change things up a little bit here for you, but you know what? Work with what you have, okay? I'm hearing most importantly, you don't have to race out. You don't have to buy anything. Everything that you need, you can work with right there in front of you here. And it's going to get you places, okay? But count your blessings here, all right? Acknowledge your dear ones around you here, okay? Because you're going to find inspiration and you're going to figure out a way forward here. But you also might be getting some really, really good news here. So get ready, because I feel like new beginning, new week here, okay? Things are about ready to take off for you. They're going to be exciting, exhilarating, and they're going to create so much enthusiasm within your life. But don't forget to do the investigative part, all right? Because you are about to discover something here. And with that, I'll be talking to you later.